Hey guys, Neely here. I was just sitting here in the Classic Metal Show studio checking out the website of our latest sponsor, Rock Gear. That's right, if you're a rock fan and you like to wear rock and roll memorabilia, Rock Gear is the place to go. They have a whole line of great merchandise over there that I think that anyone who is a fan of rock would appreciate. They have t-shirts of all your favorite bands, and every product in the store is officially licensed, so while you're shopping for your favorite band t-shirts online, you're supporting the bands. How great is that? And Rock Gear is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If you're unhappy with any order, for any reason, you just got to contact them. They'll send you a replacement or refund your order. All you have to do is send an email to support@rockgear.store. And not only that, they offer free shipping on all orders in the U.S. over $35. Now, there's a value in itself. And speaking of value, Rock Gear is offering Classic Metal Show fans a 10% discount on your order if you use promo code Classic Metal. Now that's badass. So go over there to rockgear.store and make your order today.
All right, one more before we take a short break.
Okay.
The thing is that this country, with the prior administration, they made this horrible, Iran deal.
Right.
Dealing with these Muslims.
Okay.
And the thing is that it's been proven again and again and again that that the extreme Muslim belief system is archaic and barbaric.
Yeah.
A shocking moment where an Iraqi social media star, now that's the whole thing, social media star.
What does that mean?
Well, I guess there were, remember way back in, what was it, 2005, 2006, where that chick was like Tequila or whatever the fuck her name was?
Yeah, what was her name?
Tequila?
Tequila, yeah.
Yeah, she was a social media star because she was popular on Facebook. Or not Facebook, but MySpace.
MySpace, right.
Remember? Mm-hmm. And then she got her own reality show. I think she got like one season out of MTV out of it or something. Look her up real quick.
Oh, I'll definitely look her up because I've seen her porn because she fell all the way out to where she had to do porn.
Of course she did.
And she was a horrendous. She might be the worst fucking cocksucker I've ever seen. If you want to look something up, look up Tequila sucking cock. She has the worst technique of any girl ever in porn.
Right.
I'll put here she is. Not very good looking.
Yeah. Well, she basically was capitalizing on the newfound social media platform.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And so I guess at that time she would be considered a social media star.
Yeah, I guess.
Right?
Yeah, she would be. Yeah, there's guys that are out there that are social media stars. What's that guy? Cutie Pie.
Yeah,
that's the big one now.
Yeah,
he's a social media star.
Well, anyway, this in Iraq of all places. Shocking moment: Iraqi social media star was shot dead at the wheel of her Porsche. She drives in a Porsche.
Guess so.
Because she dared to live a Western lifestyle as a part of a chilling murder campaign against women.
Okay.
Instagram model Tara Ferris, 22.
Instagram model?
Yeah, she's an Instagram model.
That's good.
Tarafares, if you wanted to look her up. Tara Ferris.
Tara, F-E-R-A-S?
F-A-R-E-S.
F-A-R-E-S. Let's check her out. Images. Why didn't she come up? All I got's a bunch of fucking video game shit.
Tara Ferris, 22, was killed on September 27th in Baghdad.
Okay.
A gunman shot her 3 times in her car before escaping on a motorcycle. Her murder came days after that. A female activist in southern city of Basra.
Oh, Basra, yeah.
In August, 2 other well-known Iraqi women died in mysterious circumstances. Shima Qasim, a 23-year-old TV host who was crowned Miss Iraq
Miss Iraq.
in 2015, said she received death threats just after the murder of Miss Ferris.
How do you get to be Miss Iraq? Just not fucking lose a limb in an IED blow?
I guess.
And Jesus. And I'm telling you what, I'm finally looking at Tara Ferris.
Yes.
She's an American 6.5, 7. In America, she would not be a supermodel.
Well, she's an Instagram model.
She wouldn't be an Instagram model. She's about she's like a 7.
Yeah.
It's not ugly by any means, but she's no more than a 7.
Right.
Not at all.
The chilling moment, an unknown gunman escapes by way of a motorcycle after firing 3 bullets through the window of the 22-year-old model's car and has been caught on closed caption television.
Oh, yeah, here's a picture of her with a bullet hole in her face and her neck.
Really?
Oh, yeah, here, I'll put it in there.
We got like dead people in our chat room.
Of course. Copy image address. Here we go. Look at her on the right side. Oh, this isn't going to work. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Hold, please. Let me save it and do it that way since it's going to be difficult.
Right.
Save image as download. Now. Now let me upload the picture. It's fucking... All I want to do is show off this dead chick. For God's sakes, man. There you go. Look at her face.
Wow.
See the bullet holes?
I see that.
Dead.
Look at penis lover. Holy fuck. Anyway, let's see here. Tara Ferris was killed in broad daylight on the 27th of September while driving her Porsche through the Iraqi capital of Baghdad.
Right.
How did she afford a Porsche?
Instagram model.
I guess. The newly released footage shows her car rolling down a narrow residential street in the Camp Sarah neighborhood right after the gunman driven away by an accomplice on a motorcycle.
She made her money from her sugar Mohammed.
I guess.
She had a nice sugar Mohammed.
The car then rolls to a gradual stop as passerbys runs toward it. The former Miss Baghdad. She's a Miss Baghdad?
Miss Baghdad.
Holy shit.
That's what I'm saying. Look at her face. She's just like a 7.
Yeah. Had more
the shot up face, the other face before she got shot up.
Right, I see that.
Would you say more than a 7?
No, she's average at best.
Yeah.
She had more than 2.6 million followers.
Wow.
Because I'm not involved with social media, who has time in their day to follow some Baghdad girl who says I'm a Instagram star?
Well,
what are they following? What do they see?
I don't know.
Well, here's me in my Porsche. Well, here's me in front of a camel. Well, here's me eating some curry or whatever the fuck they eat. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why people would follow the Instagram model. Unless she was showing pussy and tits on some level. Then I might follow her.
So she had 2.6 million followers and was known for her outspoken comments on freedom, life, and religion.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have relocated out of Iraq.
Yeah, that might have been a start. Use some of that 2.6 million follower money.
Yeah, sell that Porsche and get yourself out of there.
No shit. Now look at that picture. What would you rate her there?
Let's take a look.
That's about the best picture I can find of her.
She's got tattoos.
Yeah.
I mean, she's no knockdown, drag out, stunning model. I mean, she's attractive, but you know, she's not Anything special?
She's a Iraqi 10, USA 7, USA at the bar at 2 o'clock in the morning, 8.5.
Yeah.
That's about it. She got nice lips. Those lips must have sucked a good dick.
Uh-huh. Well,
anymore.
I deduct at least 3 points just for the bad tats.
Yeah, those are ugly tats. What is that, a fucking Indian? Is that an Indian, the top tattoo?
I can't quite tell what that is.
It looks like maybe that's like a weird Indian face with a feather coming out of the back of its head or something.
It's strange.
Something weird, and then that rose on the hand is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, and what's up with the moon thing on her finger?
Yeah, I can do without the tats.
You're now a 6, hon. Sorry. I know you're dead and all, but in life you were a 6.
Right.
Sorry.
A statement released on October 7th by the Interior Ministry, which is investigating Ferris's death, said that she was killed by an unknown criminal extremist group.
Right.
Hard to believe that exists in Iraq.
Yeah, an extremist group in Iraq that doesn't like a hot chick taking pictures of anything more than her eyes. I can't believe it.
The ministry did not say whether the gunman has been detained.
Detained? He's probably being fucking knighted.
Yeah.
In that part of the world.
Ferris's death came just 2 days after civil rights activist Saad El-Ali was also shot dead in the middle of the day by an unidentified man in her native southern city of Basra.
Mm-hmm.
A video posted online appeared to show that the unidentified man opening fire as she got into a car near a supermarket. Her driver was also shot in the back.
Ouch.
Her driver.
Well, it could just be the dude that was fucking her.
True. A month earlier, on August 17th, Rafeef El-Yazari, an infamous... Rafeef. A famous plastic surgeon dubbed Iraqi's Barbie, and owner of a specialized beauty spa, the Barbie Clinic.
The Barbie Clinic?
The Barbie Clinic.
Okay.
Was found dead in mysterious circumstances at her home. Authorities initially said that El-Yazari was killed by a drug overdose, but have not offered an update in over a month, leading to rumors that she might have been poisoned.
Well, Jesus. Dude, are we really still in a world where poisoning is a thing?
Yeah.
Doesn't that seem like that just is like 100 years ago?
Well, if it's effective and it works.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's like Richard Kuklinski area, not fucking 2018.
Right. She was also well known for posting images of herself on social media.
Oh, wow. At least she had a goal and she succeeded at it.
It's just so bizarre, these people who are constantly posting pictures of themselves.
Mm-hmm. Well, it happens.
Oh, I know it happens. I was involved with somebody who did that a lot. A lot.
Yeah, she would definitely throw up a couple of pictures of herself every now and again.
What do you mean now and again?
Every
few hours.
When we were all there, how many pictures did she take when we were all there?
At least a half a dozen.
And dude, she took a half a dozen at breakfast. The breakfast that morning, she was popping pictures.
A week after that, on August, Rasha El-Hassan, the manager and owner of a beauty center in Baghdad, was also found dead at home. Authorities initially said she had a heart attack.
They're killing off all the good-looking people.
All the three women were known for their humanitarian efforts and their support of human rights cases.
They were known for showing more than their eyeballs.
Right.
That's what they were known for, going against the fucking system.
Of course.
The system over there is, don't be showing more than your ankles or you'll be murdered.
Exactly.
So they murdered them.
The circumstances of their deaths remain unknown. Although it is not clear if any of the deaths are connected, women's rights activists said all 4 women, including Ferris, were targets to prevent them from being part of Iraqi public life.
Right.
The move was meant to stop the transition from extremism and social isolation to an open horizon where women can effectively participate in social life through humanitarian, communal, and human rights activities.
Good.
All victims were public figures, and because they are public figures, there should be a clear explanation why this happened to them, because anxiety is mounting among young men and women.
It seems pretty clear to me why it happened to them.
Yeah.
Because they're not bowing down to the fucking 1830s fucking way of life that the culture is asking for.
Yeah. What do you think this is? Year 11?
Yeah. I mean, what do you think? You can be half naked and not walk 10 paces behind your man? What's wrong with you?
Edward called for Iraqi Interior Ministry to reveal the findings of the investigation into Ferris's death to ease public fears and prevent more women from retreating from public life out of fear of being targeted.
Oh, good.
Local media reporters also described women as being targeted and described the 4 deaths as killings. A recent
No shit. Wow.
A recent decrease in the influence of conservative Islamists. that's
Conservative Islamists. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Does that mean that you can show up to like your calf instead of just your ankle?
Right.
What is a conservative? What would the difference between a conservative Islamist and a progressive Islamist be? Which one would be better?
It's really tough to say.
I can't imagine what the differences would be. Would a progressive Islamist be like not for the burqa? They're all for the burqa, right?
I would think so, which is why these girls are dead now.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
they showed some skin and they got they made men's peepees hard.
Yeah, and they got shown the door too, the door to life. See you later.
A recent decrease of the influence of conservative Islamists who came to power after 2003 encouraged a number of young women to enter the modeling industry, despite the challenges including restrictions on what clothes to display and the routine online abuse.
So the conservative Muslims are what would be like the Democrats here, lacking of all rules.
Right.
So, okay. Got it.
However, many have now started to rethink their decision in the wake of the high-profile killings.
Yeah, I think if I was one of these women, I'd be buying myself a tent.
Well, isn't that the message that Eric Holder and Hillary Clinton were passing along today? That if you don't elect us back to power, we're going to cause mayhem and havoc.
That's what they said, sure.
But only until we're back in power will the havoc end.
Yeah, and then everything will be peaceful again.
Exactly. So under threat of violence, you better elect us or else.
Yeah, bring the violence, you fucking bitch.
Haider Islam Nadi Yanis, wow, who manages social media accounts for Iraqi celebrities, said some artists and models have closed their social media accounts after receiving death threats following the death of the 4 Iraqi women.
Good idea. Wow, good idea. Maybe that's what we need, is some death threats on like the Kardashians or something to fucking get regular people to close their Facebook accounts.
Right.
Maybe that would work.
You could say that they are keeping a low profile and waiting for the dust to settle in Iraq. Shima Quazim, a former Miss Iraq, was warned, "You're next," after the death of Tara Ferris. Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi has ordered intelligence officers to investigate links between the killings and the threat against women in the public eye who live a Western lifestyle.
Okay.
In other words, don't show that cooch in public, will ya?
Stop living like the goddamn evil devil Americans.
Right.
Stop it.
In a statement following Ferris's death, he spoke of evidence suggesting that there is a plan formulated by organized parties to undermine security under the pretext of fighting against depravity.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Quazim, a 23-year-old TV host who was crowned Miss Iraq in 2015, posted an emotional video on her Instagram feed in which she described Miss Ferris as a martyr and said successful women in Iraq faced being slaughtered like chickens.
Wow. Jesus.
Miss Ferris had received a torrent of online insults from Islamic hardliners over her perceived lack of modesty.
Mm-hmm.
The war-ravaged country and fighting to keep Islamic State extremists out of major cities after they fled to the desert. The violence has raised fears of a return to the kind of attacks on prominent figures that plagued the country at the height of the sectarian strife. Human rights activist Hannah Adwar said, "These harrowing crimes are worrying."
Yeah, no shit.
These are groups that want to terrify society through the killing of popular women and activists and tell other women to abandon their work and stay at home.
Can I just rewrite this article and just call it no shit?
Yeah.
Every fucking comment is like a no shit comment. In other news, the director of ministry said killing people with no reason is bad.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck? No shit.
Miss Ferris, who was half Iraqi and half Lebanese, became famous in 2015 when she won a beauty pageant in Baghdad.
Well,
it made her a social media pinup and glamorous photos of her wearing makeup, jeans, and revealing blouses that showed off her tattoos attracted 2.7 million Instagram fans.
Wow. They were just so happy to see, anything past an ankle.
Exactly.
You have to think, dude, I mean, seriously, do you think that Iraqi women have tattoos?
You wouldn't think so.
I can't imagine that they'd ever be First of all, who would be allowed to see enough of their body to give them a tattoo? I mean, I know that's fuck, if I could talk tonight. That sounds like a joke, but seriously, the guys aren't supposed to see the women
and they're not supposed to touch them either.
Yeah, so how could she even get a tattoo? She's breaking a lot of rules here.
I guess.
Man.
Well, what surprises me is that in Iraq they have Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that too.
Yeah. Her YouTube channel, on which she shared makeup tips, drew more than 120,000 followers.
My goodness.
She spoke openly of a brief marriage at 16 to an abusive husband who posted intimate photos of her on social media and took away their son, who is now 3. She banged out a guy at 16?
Apparently so.
Wow. She also spoke out against religious, tribal, and political leaders. While many young Iraqis shared their videos and pictures, others criticized her as provocative and un-Islamic.
Sounds like there's a lot of people that could be investigated in this.
Of course. Tara Ferris's death, along with the slaying of female activists and the mysterious death of 2 well-known beauty experts, have shocked Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
Is it shocking? Is it any more shocking than the 10-year war that was being fought over there?
I have a feeling that most of the people of Iraq couldn't give a shit about this story.
Yeah. They have raised fears on the return to the kind of attacks on prominent figures that plagued Iraq at the height of the sectarian strife. Tara Ferris has won fame as much of her outspoken social media comments on personal freedom as her daring outfits in the conservative Muslim majority country.
Right.
The former beauty queen and fashion model was shot dead at the wheel of her Porsche in Baghdad in broad daylight by a man who leaned into her car, opened fire, and then escaped on a motorcycle.
Yeah, I heard the description of him was thin guy with a beard and a head dressing on.
Right.
That's what I heard.
And that pretty much wraps that up.
Well, that's a shame. Tara Ferris dead. I was wondering what happened to her. Now I know.
Yeah.
And by tomorrow, I will have completely forgotten about Tara Ferris.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You and I enjoyed a lot that comedian Chris Porter.
Sure.
And he talks about the guys and girls from this country that went to Iraq on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what person thinks that things would just be normal in Iraq, that you can just, flaunt your shit there and have social media, and, you're dealing with religious extremists over there.
Yeah.
And they live by their ideology. What makes you think you're safe to just go out there and flaunt your shit?
Dude, I watch a lot of those shows that deal with like FBI and CIA and shit, in those places, in Iraq or Syria or Afghanistan or whatever. And my first thought every time, like the most current one that I watched was that Jack Ryan series on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
And I'm watching it, and they have the scenes where the guys are walking through the street. And my only thought is, what balls these guys have to fucking walk through these streets? You got to be fucking ballsy to be an American face walking in these streets these days. The way that, because even like Mexico now, the way they just so randomly grab up people and kidnap them and fucking either human traffic them or murder them or whatever.
Right.
The cartels and all that shit.
Exactly.
Dude, why would you go to any of these fucking places? And what kind of balls do you have to go there on a vacation?
Yeah.
It's one thing if you're doing it in the, pursuit of the mission of your country.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Going there to fucking, you know what? I need a break for 2 weeks. You know where I think I'll go? Syria. What kind of fucking thought process is that? And where's the travel agent to say, you might want to maybe look at Honolulu? What travel agent is booking that? Syria, great call. Where do you want to go? Basra or fucking Baghdad? Which place in Iraq would you like to see this time? We've got a great special. See all of Saddam's palaces.
Right.
Who's booking these flights?
I don't know.
Give me what is it? Travelocity? Is that one of them?
Yeah, Expedia, Travelocity.
Travelocity. Let me see if I can book me a travel.
See if you can book yourself a Baghdad trip.
Yeah. Going to Baghdad. Baghdad. Is that right? Baghdad.
Yeah.
Baghdad, Iraq.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to go, what is today? Today's the 20th. I want to go on Monday, and I want to come back November 1st. Search. Oh, sorry. We can't find anything to Baghdad for the next 3 weeks. Yeah, because they don't offer. How do you get a trip to fucking Baghdad? Well, let me look at vacation packages here. Vacation packages, Baghdad. Baghdad. Dhad. There are no vacation packages to Baghdad. So how do they get to there? Oh, let me see. From L.A., Los Angeles. From Los Angeles to Baghdad. Let's see what we got going on here. Anything? No, there's not a single fucking flight. Damn it. I wanted to go to Baghdad. I guess I'll have to hop a military flight. How do they even get to fucking Baghdad?
That's a question.
Private plane?
No idea.
There's nothing available on the commercial market to Baghdad. Maybe you have to go to like some other country and then there, like Pakistan, or somewhere that because don't we have some kind of treaty against Iraq or something, or do we? I don't even know anymore.
I don't even know at this point.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe we just don't fly direct. Maybe we have to go through some stopover in fucking Uzbekistan or something. I don't know. Oh well.
Well, again, none of this is a surprise to me.
Okay.
That this girl got offed because of the Muslim extremists or people who believe that they're doing Allah's work by eliminating the infidel.
Yeah, well, she is an infidel, and now she was meant to pay.
Yeah, she's a dead infidel now.
Yep, she paid. Wonder if it was worth it to be 23 and dead. Probably. Because would you really want to be 70-year-old fucking wearing a burqa for 70 years?
No, of course not.
Or would you want to at least have had a little bit of fun for like 3 years?
Well, she would have done herself a big favor if she wanted to continue this lifestyle of being this model and all this other bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
By getting the fuck out of there.
She should have taken a couple pictures of herself, out and about right by the American embassy and then asked for fucking, asylum or whatever. Come over here and been a D-level model. At least she'd have been alive.
Yeah.
But do you think that they would have hunted her down?
Boy, you never know, but I mean, she obviously was just a sitting target over there.
Yeah, she was just I hate to say it, but she was asking for it. Just being over there fucking all, hey, here's me in my ass shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, somebody's going to fucking get you eventually.
And not only that, but she was divorced.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's a big no-no, isn't it? You don't leave your guy.
Nope.
You can't do that. That's not allowed. No. Unreal, dude.
Yeah.
Glad that I didn't fucking lose that life lottery and get born over there.
All right. I'm going to play one song for Tara Ferris.
All right.
And we'll come back and we'll do some Judge Aiken.
Sounds good.
So I think the only way to appropriately, memorialize Tara Ferris, it's Hot Cherie from Hardline.
All right, that'll work.
Exclusively here
on your Classic Metal Show.
Hey, it's Chris Aiken from the Classic Metal Show. We have tons of friends that are musicians, and what they care about most is their gear. If you are a gearhead, then you need to be shopping at Amplified Parts. They have everything from amplifier parts to speakers to effects pedals and more, with some of the best prices out there today. Visit them online at amplifiedparts.com or give them a call at 480-296-0890 and let them fill all of your gear needs today. When your gear is important, only shop with the best, Amplified Parts.